Okay, welcome back to my Let's Play of Final Fantasy VII on the PS4. We are in the village of Calm, but we are flashing back in a story to Nibelheim, when Cloud was 16, hanging out with Sephiroth, as they returned to Cloud's hometown of Nibelheim, where he met up with Tifa, and something happened in the mountain up there, and he's telling the full story. So we know that there was a Mako reactor at the very least up in the Mount Nibel, and there were experiments being done on humans, turning them into grotesque monsters filled with Mako energy. And so now we're going to find out the rest of the story of exactly what went down up in the mountain. Tifa, were you waiting outside then? Yes. We returned to Nibelheim. Sephiroth confined himself to the inn. He didn't even try to talk to me. Then all of a sudden he just disappeared, right? We found him inside the biggest building in Nibelheim. The villagers used to call it the Shinra Mansion. Long ago, people from Shinra used to live in that mansion. Alright, and we head into the creepy mansion. There really isn't anything to do in here at this point. There's no sign of Sephiroth, but I know I saw him go into this room. You sure did. Down into the dungeon. Yeah, I mean, there's bones and chains, and it's a dungeon. An apparently dead organism was found in a 2,000-year-old geological stratum. Professor Gass named that organism Genova. X year, X month, X day, Genova confirmed to be an ancient. X year, X month, X day, Genova project approved. The use of Mako Reactor 1 approved for use. My mother's name is Genova. Genova project. Is this just a coincidence? Professor gasped. Why didn't you tell me anything? Why did you die? Let me be alone. That's all he says. That's it. Sephiroth didn't come out of the Shinra Mansion. He continued to read as if he were possessed by something, and not once did the light in the basement go out. Yeah, so Cloud decided to actually sleep in the creepy old mansion instead of going back to the inn. Just, 30 feet away. Sephiroth seems different. We'll see about that. Music is much more ominous now. Who is it? Traitor. Traitor? You ignorant traitor. I'll tell you. This planet originally belonged to the Cetra. Cetra was an itinerant race. They would migrate in, settle the planet, then move on. At the end of their hard, long journey, it was said they would find the Promised Land and supreme happiness. But those who disliked journeying appeared. They stopped their migrations, built shelters, and elected to lead an easier life. They took that which the Cetra and the planet had made, without giving back one whit in return. Those are your ancestors. Sephiroth. Long ago, disaster struck the planet. Your ancestors escaped. They survived because they hid. The planet was saved by sacrificing the Cetra. After that, your ancestors continued to multiply. Now all that's left of the Cetra is in these reports. What does that have to do with you? Don't you see? An ancient named Genova was found in a 2,000-year-old geological stratum. The Genova Project. The Genova Project wanted to produce people with the powers of the ancients, or the Cetra. I am what was produced. Produced? Yes. Professor Gast, leader of the Genova Project and genius scientist, produced me. How did he? Sephiroth? Out of my way. I'm going to see my mother. And we gotta go all the way back. And the city's on fire. Hey, it's you! You're still sane, right? And come over here and help me! I'll check this house. You check that one over there. Nope. Terrible. Sephiroth, this is too terrible. Cue the edginess. I mean, you know, there's a reason there's so many, like, Sephiroth, whatever, gamer tags and MMO character names and things like that. It's just, you know, when you were 13, that was as badass as things could possibly get. So we got teleported back up to the Mako reactor, which is where Sephiroth is. Papa. Sephiroth. Did Sephiroth do this to you? Sephiroth. Soldier. Mako reactors. Shinra. I hate them all. And she picks up Sephiroth's sword that he once again left behind for some reason. I don't know, he's just not very fastidious with this. Mother, I'm here to see you. Please, open this door. How could you do that to Papa and all the townspeople? Schlank. Yeah, she just took 3,500 damage, by the way. You promised that you'd come when I was in trouble. Yep. Now we confront Sephiroth. I don't know how we're gonna beat him, but we gotta do it. Mother, let's take the planet back together. I've thought of a great idea. Let's go to the Promised Land. Sephiroth. My family. My hometown. How could you do this to them? They've come again, Mother. With her superior power, knowledge, and magic, Mother was destined to become the ruler of this planet. But those worthless creatures, are stealing the planet from Mother. But now I'm here with you, so don't worry. What about my sadness? My family, friends, the sadness of having my hometown taken away from me. It's the same as your sadness. My sadness? What do I have to be sad about? I am the chosen one. I have been chosen to be the leader of this planet. I have orders to take the planet back from you stupid people for the Cetra. What should I be sad about? Sephiroth, I trusted you. No, you're not the Sephiroth I used to know. That's the end of my story. Wait a damn minute. That's it? No more? I don't remember. What happened to Sephiroth? In terms of skill, I couldn't have killed him. Official record states Sephiroth is dead. I read it in the newspaper. Shinra Inc. owns the newspaper, so you can't rely on that. I want to know the truth. I want to know what happened. I challenged Sephiroth and lived. Why didn't he kill me? I'm alive too. A lot of this doesn't make sense. What about Genova? It was in the Shinra building, right? Shinra shipped it from Nibelheim to Midgar. Did someone carry it out later? It was missing from the Shinra building. Sephiroth? Damn. None of this makes sense. I'm going. I'm leaving the thinking to you. Yo, Kyle, let's get a move on. Right. Yo, come on, let's go. Oh, brother. Cloud? How bad was I after Sephiroth stabbed me? I thought you were a goner. I was so sad. The ancients, Cetra, Genova, Sephiroth, and my cell. Let's go. Barrett's waiting. What a fascinating story. So yeah, Sephiroth is clearly insane. I mean, violently insane, but, you know, he's certainly justified his actions in his mind. And that's not to say that what Shinra has done, or is doing is good at all. So, you know, it's in an ideal world, you know, the enemy of my enemy would be my friend, and we would team up with Sephiroth to take down Shinra, but Sephiroth, of course, is going to turn into even a bigger threat than Shinra could ever be to us and the planet. So we still don't have all the pieces filled in, but, you know, we know the Promised Land is some great place, apparently, that everyone wants to get to. But now Sephiroth is basically determined to rule the planet with his mother, Genova. And from all we've seen, he's clearly capable of doing it. He single-handedly stormed the most powerful corporation's headquarters and killed the president with seemingly no issue whatsoever. So yeah, it's definitely going to be a challenge that we have to rise to meet. Oh, Cloud, let me give you this. PHS. Yeah, so this lets us change party members whenever we want at a save point or on the world map. PHS will put us in constant contact with each other. I'm going on ahead. Okay, we're gonna head back upstairs. We're gonna go check out this cabinet. And it says we can't reach it, but don't let that stop you. Damn! There you go. You get a Mega Elixir, which is the best healing item in the game. Fully restores HP and MP for your entire party. Very good. So now we can check out Calm if we want. There's a couple things we want to do here that mostly involve sort of story aspects. What the fuck? Thanks to Mako Energy, life's pretty darn convenient, thanks to Shinra. Don't you think? You're full of it. But I hate to think of what life would be like without Mako Energy. I just walk into some lady's house and just tell her off. But that raises affection for all characters I've met so far that have an affection rating, apparently. Mako Energy's made things a lot more convenient, but a lot of plants and animals have been disappearing at a rapid pace. I think the old life was better. Yeah. Yeah, sure, I'm right. You think so, don't you? Right, and that also raises affection. And we'll take their ether, because the mom's kind of a bitch. Okay, we're gonna go upstairs in this house. There. Get another ether. That's it for that. And if we go in here, there's a suspicious-looking man in a black cloak. He's carrying a mean-looking sword. The man in black fled across the desert. The spiky-haired edgelord followed. We're gonna go upstairs. And in here there should be an item somewhere. Oh, what? What? The wardrobe. This is a wardrobe. Oh, that's a wardrobe. We got the guard source. Okay, and then we're gonna go up these stairs, because everybody needs 2 sets of stairs. We get a peacemaker, which, if I bothered to look, is a gun. A gun! Now, Barrett has a gun arm, but that does not mean he can carry a gun. None of our characters can carry a gun, unfortunately. I don't know why. I'd love to give Eris just a 45 caliber revolver or something, but we will find a character later that can use a gun. Grab another ether. They're all over the place. This town just loves their ethers. We're gonna go... No, not here. That's the bar. We don't care about that. We're gonna go up here. Trying to find the item shop. Yep. And we're gonna buy just... I'm gonna buy a few sadness cures, and we're gonna buy a couple tents. Here is the materia shop, and we're gonna buy earth and heal. So earth, of course, does earth damage, but we can also combine that with elemental to provide earth protection. And then heal cures statuses, which is very good. Then we're gonna go check the weapons store. There's a lot of upgrades here. No, that's definitely not what I wanted to do. We're just gonna sell some stuff, get some extra cash. Deadly waste. Oh, that could be good. Yeah, sure. Alright, and we're gonna upgrade this, and this. Okay. Finally got rid of the Buster Sword. Full metal staff. Okay, good. Good. I think that's fine. Alright. We're done. We are done in Calm. We have to follow the man in black. So let's finally save. Yeah, so that whole sequence could have really just slowed down the game and been shit, but fortunately I think it's pretty interesting. Unless you really hate Sephiroth and everything about him, then that probably... Yeah, that probably pisses you off. Okay. So... we actually want... we want to throw that on Eris. And we want to go... east. In the grass. Which I think is this. Oh, and we want to turn that off. And apparently we're looking for a moo. An MU. I don't know what they look like. I don't think this is it. But they teach, well, they use level 4 suicide, which only affects characters that have a level that is a multiple of 4, which is Eris right now. So we're just gonna go... I don't think these are the enemies. Just gonna go until Eris levels up, I guess. Oh, I see what the moo looks like. These are not it. I don't even know if this is the right spot. And I can always come back later, so it's really not that big of a deal. Alright, well, whatever. It's fine. Alright, so really, though, we are heading to a farm this way. This probably is where you find, or maybe it's, I don't know, it doesn't matter. I'll find it eventually. So this is a chocobo farm. You're gonna cross in the marshes? Yeah. That will probably be safer for you to get a chocobo. That way you can zip through the marshes with the chocobo. It's the only way to avoid being attacked by the Midgar Zalem. Midgar Zalem. I like that it's said Choco Bill said Midgar Zalem. Like he was questioning, is that what Midgar Zalem? It's a serpent-like creature over 30 feet tall. It detects the footsteps of anyone in the marshes. And then bam, it attacks. To avoid that, buy a chocobo at me and Choco Billy's Chocobo Farm. Purchase a chocobo, please talk to my grandson. He's in the chocobo stables at the far right end of the farm. Yeah. This must be him. Wark. Wark. Yep. Mark. Received Choco Mog Materia. So that is our first summon spell. Summons Choco / Mog. Which is pretty good. It also has the wind element attached to it. So if we combine it with Elemental, now our weapon attacks will do wind damage, which apparently a lot of the stuff we're going to be fighting soon is weak to. So that is good. Alright, but no, we weren't supposed to. That's not who we're trying to talk to. Do you want a chocobo? Give me one. You old folks are out of luck. Old folks? We're all out of chocobos. I'm taking care of the ones out there for someone else. You know, if you really want a chocobo, you should go out and catch one. Want to know how to catch a chocobo? How do I catch one? Wild chocobo always appears with other monsters, but you won't be able to catch it because of the monsters. That is why you must defeat the monsters first before you catch a chocobo. And then, wild chocobos are really cautious. They'll run away from the smallest things, but if you use greens, they'll focus on them and won't run away. What else? Whenever you do, don't make chocobos angry. They're usually calm, but if you get them angry, you'll get hurt. And remember, once you get off a chocobo, it'll escape. Okay, that's all I need to know. Well, then, should we get down to business? Sell you the chocobo lure for 2,000 gil right now. Yeah, I want it. Hey, you don't have enough. That's right, I don't have enough. I need to do some serious grinding at this point. So, yeah. I think that might be it for this video because grinding on camera is not a good thing. Here's Choco Mode. Yeah, it's a Moogle riding a Chocobo and they crash into it. But it can also do something different, I believe, on occasion. Yeah. I mean, I knew I was going to grind around this part. I kind of hoped the time lined up a little bit better. But here we are, so I don't know how long I'll grind for. It's up in the air. You know, maybe I'll just get enough to buy the lure and the greens and maybe a little level, but I might also be crazy and just level up to kill the Midgar Zolom. I don't know. You never know. The money will come. I'll have a lot of money when I'm done. I know that. Alright. Shorter video, but that is what it is. So, my name is Mangg. Thank you for watching. It's been Final Fantasy VII. And I'll see you fine folks in the next part.